Hey guys, Dale here, back with more of our Obsidian Coven series, and we've made quite a bit of progress. So we're working on just kind of putting like foundation flooring down for this middle segment of Reyna's Tower of Terror, basically. Eventually we will open this guy up and we'll move some of these facilities back a little bit so that we have more space for ideology things, but it'll be a big combined ideology temple slash throne room slash dining area. We'll get some more tables and seats down here. This will be Reyna's future throne, and we'll place Alrak and Corvin at her side. And then at their sides, we'll go ahead and place Gareth and Anastasia. We did get Reyna's death rest chamber all walled off. She just actually woke up from death rest, so she's connected to these hemodynamic accelerators and two death rest accelerators. I thought that they could connect up to 4 of these death rest accelerators, but maybe it's only 2 because of the mod, because these 2 buildings kind of do the same thing, and we can only have 2 of them. We have a bunch of facilities planned out, but obviously Reyna does not have the death rest capacity for all of that yet, so we'll get those built, and maybe we can take care of some of that death rest capacity sooner rather than later. Out on the world, we have a siege camp waiting for us, so they're going to attack us in about 4 days. I don't fancy going out to meet them. This raid, it's going to be like 150, 200 people or something. We can take that at our walls. That's fine. We did have a raid of 191 people that came and did a lot of damage to themselves on the gold golems that were down here. Like all these melee folk that are dead down here, the vast majority of them died to friendly fire from their own archers. And so we only had to deal with like 140 when they got to our gate. So that wasn't a huge problem. That being said, Randy, I think, is giving us golems as a kind of map threat. I think he's thinking that's very hilarious, so we'll see if we get lucky and if the siege comes in on this side of the map and thins themselves out a little bit. Construction-wise, we are gonna focus on these floors, and then I've been saying this for like 3 weeks. We will get the farm set up before we do any other stuff. So we'll do these floors. I think I do have some of these trails, some of these roads within their allowed zone right now, which is fine. So we'll get all these roads, we'll get the farm, and then I will allow them to start working on House Corvin as well as the southeast side of our wall. Just kind of like get that second layer in there. We have constructed another row house, so this one is new. And then this one we finished off yesterday, right? So that's it for our row housing. I think the next thing we'll do after that, when it comes to like housing outside of House Corvin, not Corvin, Gareth, is we'll do like this little farmstead building up here. So we'll have like a little kitchen freezer, we'll have a couple bedrooms, we'll have a dining room. But that way we can rehome some of our farmers closer to where they're actually going to be doing their work. We have been using our decor items that we stole from that ruins to kind of make this building a little bit more interesting, and we're working on some hemodynamic pumps for Corvin since he has plenty of death rest capacity, but I had initially built 4 death rest accelerators, and that was not working for him. We'll see what else Randy thinks is funny today. If we do well with the siege and people aren't too beaten up, we do have 2 quests available for us. The Ancient Tablet and an airship investigation for our next relic, and hopefully soon we should be able to move these reliquaries into their proper permanent home. What else is going on? I think that's it. I think we're good on death rest for now. So everyone should be up and working on the massive amount of work that I have queued up for them. Okay, we have a couple prisoners that have joined us. So Luke, we are turning into a production specialist because he's going to be great at construction. Has gigantism. So that increases construction speed by like 10%. He's a little slower. He doesn't live as long. His body size is 130%. He actually got together with Psycho while they were in prison. So where is Psycho? Psycho, I think, is also a giant. Yeah. So that is very interesting and weird. It's not a gene though, so potentially they don't pass it down to any children they have. But they were like kitty corner from each other, and I guess just like whispering sweet nothings to each other through the prison bars. She is ready to be recruited anytime as well. Between Luke and Yaroslav, like it kind of like it doesn't fill the hole in our heart that Ellen left. But you know, I was intending to recruit Yaroslav so we'd have more constructors, and then we lost one of our best constructors. So hopefully Luke can make that up for us. Shooting, let's get you a warbow. Let's get you a sidearm. And then you can go ahead and take whatever clothes you're going to take. We do have a double bed here for Luke, so as soon as Psycho joins us, they will be together. Well, later that morning, Psycho has decided to join us, so let's, I guess, Psycho, put you in the female villager outfit. What is your deal? You are good with animals. You're okay with things. Okay, so let's do handling. Eaton is an animal farmer. I guess that is you as well now. Let's take a look here. You're not good at childcare. We can set you to train, hunt, and well, actually, everyone has that stuff turned on. Hauling and cleaning. Yeah, that's fine. We have plenty of things to haul and clean. We have a bunch of people with, I think, muscle parasites. You've got muscle parasites. Yeah, so everyone's going to be a little unhappy. We also have some gut worms going on as well. So just not like a beautiful day. If we grab Elowin and Laugh has filter infection. Someone in the comments was saying that like I should be able to cure diseases with these, but I'm pretty sure it's only infection, so we'll just try it so that people can see on screen that, like, it's not going to work on here. They said specifically the flu, so I'll try and show you guys that as well, but if it's not working for one disease, I would assume it's not working for any of these diseases. Okay, Lav. Let's take a look real quick at this, and then we'll pop out and see how long until that other thing shows up for us. So still has muscle parasites. We have increased some of our production facilities here, so these guys are keeping us rolling in coal. Apparently they're getting random emeralds, so some gems out of these mine shafts as well, and chunks. We are very light on bricks right now. On granite blocks we have 110, and we need thousands and thousands. So let's grab this workbench and copy these bills up here. Out in the world, that camp is going to be attacking us in just another day, so not too far off. Well, the Divine Order has shown up. There are 191 of them, very similar to the previous raid, and they spawned exactly where we'd like them to spawn. That being said, maybe a little too close because their archers were here and able to take some shots before their melee got in the way. But their melee are popping in, and so I assume, yeah, they're already down like nearly 10 people. I bet most of that is friendly fire. Fencing concoction, short bow, hand crossbow. Okay, we have our folks getting into defensive positions. We have a few folks that are upset. Everyone's just in a lot of pain because of like the muscle parasites and stuff. So letting them do whatever it is they're planning on doing. Why is there a fire? Oh, we've had a flash storm. Colin, are you... You've got muscle parasites, okay. So you're in pain and your wife died. 12 golems still up. Yeah, they're gonna lose. Like, they have bombs that they're throwing, so this is probably even worse than the last. We'll see if they can manage to bring 140 people to our gate. They're already at 152. What is this guy? This guy's like, oh no, the golems completely... Well, it wasn't just the golems, it was them. And the bombing of their own people. I am interested in seeing if any of these guys are people that we could pick up. Mostly for, like, conversions, right? So how many golems are left? There are 6 golems left. Let's go ahead and grab you guys. Let's head this way. And then so we've been kind of using the lava safe zone as our focus zone, so we'll do that so that we can like pick up some of the stuff. These golems are chasing this small guy, dwarf. They're like Grady. You should have ran when you could. Okay, we have people on horses showing up. Okay. Keaton, you're not fully armored, so we'll let you go backward, Keto. And then you guys can line up like right here. So Eaton and Keto are good at melee, so we're gonna have Reyna adopt them and turn them into Blood Guard members. At some point. Okay, looks like maybe some explosives got left on the ground. Oh, it is literally just this one golem left. March in. Okay, you guys, let's put out whatever fires we can put out. Let's maybe just mark this as like home zone for now. And have you guys beat some of these fires out. Health-wise, you're dead. Let's see if we can find some not dead people. Okay. And, oh, you are great. So go ahead and just like strip this guy and capture him. We will see how many folks we can capture. I don't intend on recruiting most of them. I intend on turning them into sanguiphage so that we can cannibalize them for deathrest capacity. What is that? Another bomb up there. Okay. Well, we will do what we can to save as many of these people for eating. Okay, quite a few of them weren't ready to die, so we are coagulating a few and taking them away. What are you? Are you're fine. Okay. Strip and then capture. And you're pretty close to fine. Go ahead and coagulate, strip, and capture. Strip and capture, please. Wait, did they die? They died. Never mind. Who else? Ooh, there's someone alive here. There's just a few people alive. Health-wise, this guy's fine. Strip and capture. This guy will be fine. Strip and capture. Okay. 20 hours. 13 hours. You're fleeing a fire. Okay, can you coagulate and then capture this person? That might be getting our prison up to like capacity. I threw a bunch of spots down. Just capture him. Just capture him. Who did you drop? This person? Elowen, you're wandering around like crazy. Okay. You capture Laser Fist. This person's dead. I think that's good. Yeah, like we have just tons of people hauling prisoners up into our prison. And I didn't actually check to see if any of them were like amazing. I just wanted to see if it was likely for us to get them back here. So let's take a look at you. Medical and melee, psychopath and Iron Man. Melee, large, too efficient. You are not anything that we really want. Tough is always nice. Jealous is not great. Nothing super exciting there. If any of you guys are like great at construction, that would be amazing. You're a brawler. Laser Fist. Your name is Laser Fist. And you're a brawler. And you're good at me. Okay, you are the one that we will recruit. We're gonna mark these guys for hemogen farming just so that we can take what we can get out of them. And look at you cooking. We're fine on that. So prisoner, hemogen farm, and then Reyna can use her abilities over the course of several days to kind of like vamp these guys up so that we can increase our death rate. So we actually have tons of vampires we could use to reimplant genes, so we are doing that right now, and then Reyna is just gonna eat all of these guys up. So Celia, let's go. The Blood Guard aren't like true vampires. For whatever reason, they're missing a gene that allows us to cannibalize them. So we are gonna leave them as they are. Kiki, you can come and oh, Kiki's genes are regrowing, so we've already done some of that. But you can cannibalize this guy. Can you cannibalize this guy? No, not yet. Okay, you can cannibalize this guy now. And you can cannibalize this guy. Oh, just like, he just looks like a desiccated mess. Okay, anyone else ready? Oh yeah, there's one more. Okay. Cannibalize. Oh, and this guy as well. Okay, so we can get rid of some of these beds on the floor. You're not a sanguine. Like, what a horrible death for the Divine Order. You would think that they would, like, hate monsters and to become a monster and then be eaten by one. To become a monster so that a monster can eat you. Pretty wild. Okay, so they'll haul you to a bed. They'll haul you to a bed. They'll haul you to a bed. We have 3, 4 more. 5 more that we can cannibalize. Oh, are you? No, you're just tending that person. And then Laser Fist, you have an infection, so let's clear that infection on you because we actually want to recruit you. You've been tended to and all that other stuff, so I think that is fine. Now, if we look at Reyna, she was at 5 death rest before. She is at 10 now, so we can do a bunch of these buildings, I guess. Um, let's do these 3, and then we'll get that one moved. And so we can do like 2 more. Yeah, that will be great. Nice. Huge power grab for Reyna today. I think we'll let you guys finish tending all these people. Actually, I think you guys might be done tending people. Let's go ahead and do some adoption ceremonies. So we'll grab Eaton and Keto, and we'll induct them officially into the Blood Guard. So you guys are gone. And then Reyna, you are the parent. And then we're going to scroll forever, and I'm probably going to miss them a couple of times. There's Keto. And then we'll do the same thing for Eaton. Well, we got Keto adopted. We're doing Eaton now. It was a pretty good one. Spectacular. So what does that do for mood? Let's take a look at Reyna. Needs-wise... Okay, strong. Spectacular adoption, +3. We'll see if we can get another one of those. People are in pretty good moods, even though they have muscle parasites, gut parasites, and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you need some lung. We'll get you some lungs. You have muscle parasites. You're probably hungry. Oh, your wife also died. That is... Oh, it expires in a day. Okay, 2 days and you are much better. I did go ahead and tick on one of our rituals. I'll probably turn on a couple of these just so that we can try and get some good rituals and increase mood that way as well. How are we on... Okay, we could reform our ideology. I'm not sure what we would do, but we can take a look at it. In the meantime, I'm gonna set these prisoners that have yet to be vampired into some bills for harvesting some extra organs, because apparently we need them. So bills are set up to harvest a lung and kidney from each of these guys. I also have some of our vampires coming over to filter infections just so they don't die. Probably ask someone to clean the hospital. Saturn, you're awake, so let's have you do that since we're about to do surgery in here. Filter infection. Think, do you have any infections? You have an infection, so let's have you filter this one as well. And then we already cured yours, so you're fine. Why don't you cure this one, and then you can cure this one. Okay, we should be infection free, and we should be up some lungs and kidneys. Who was it that needed lungs? It was Bass. You are not Bass, you just have a weird beard. Okay, health wise, can we do no harvesting? Let's do lungs. Install lungs on you, and we can crank up your medicine just for that. Well, I just did a little inventory on like missing organs and limbs. I didn't realize that Vasila was missing an arm, so we're going to install a Parisian arm in her. Other than that, it's just a bunch of missing fingers and toes, maybe a couple noses. Dimmy here, I forgot, and this happened like off screen in between episodes, between yesterday and today. It happened during the like the raid that took out the gold golems. Oh, there's still a gold golem down here. I'll grab you. But Dimmy is a trauma savant. It's been a little while. It's like rarely happens. But trauma savant, manipulation 50%, no social interactions. So he is a great shooter. I realize we haven't done any shooting specialists. So I think we'll make him our first. We don't need everyone there. We just need like half our people there. But yeah, we'll see who else numbers wise might make sense to make a shooting specialist. Kiki, maybe some of the like house vampires. I wonder if like I know that sanguiphage like scar cure. I don't think it'll cure the trauma savant. Where are you? It might cure his brain injury, but I think it'll keep the trauma savant, right? So we might make him a vampire, actually, and then maybe our house vampires can be the ones that we turn into shooting specialists. You have no relationship with anyone. Alarak needs good combatants on his side. That being said, if we look at your bio, shooting, barely heard of it, right? So, because you're awful at shooting -8, so that's not going to be helpful at all for you. Okay, well, something to think about. Maybe you join Coven or Garrett's house. Well, I think we end today on a pretty good note. We just had a fun Void's Embrace. We have a random joiner. Take a look at you. Arsony? Oh no. Happy powder addiction. Okay, that's fine. You can get over all that stuff. Not great at much. You're a dead shot. Shooting +2, aiming -50. That's pretty nice. You're just not great at it. Well, I guess welcome to the colony. We also had Pepper and Colin get into a relationship. So Colin and our Githyanki, as well as Kala and Yaroslav. Yaroslav, pretty new to the colony, but I guess Kala, was pretty new to the colony before as well. You are just all about that sword, so we're just going to have you drop it. And Nico is pregnant. So really good news. After losing her baby yesterday, she's in a pretty good state. I think something that I am a little worried about is that our blood reserves are pretty low. This was at like 141 when we started the episode, so we are drinking a lot more blood than we are bringing in right now. I think we are going to need to grab some raiders just specifically for hemogen farming. Part of that is I have turned off like the blood feeding on our colonists, but if they have the thrall trait, I think they automatically get blood fed on anyway, which a lot of our folks do have that trait. Like if we took a look at Nico, she's blood loss moderate, social, she's not set to auto feeding, but people are gonna auto feed on her anyway. I might turn auto feeding on some other people, or maybe we just make some more thralls as well, just so that they can get some blood that way. But the next raid that we have, we need to just make more potatoes. No legs. Lay in bed and get hemogen drained from you. We did harvest a lot of organs here. Hester, we failed repeatedly, so I've just queued it up multiple times for lungs and kidneys. We are out of herbal medicine though. We've been storing some here in the prison, but we've also been converting a lot of it into regular medicine. That being said, Baz, where are you? Let's take a look at you. Health-wise, you are back to early medieval medicine. You got new lungs in you. Basile has her new arm. And progress-wise, I think we're doing pretty amazing on some of this construction. Building our next reliquaries up here so that we can get these deconstructed and get our relics placed in those. Once we have the third reliquary built, we'll start working on Anastasia's quest to find our next ones. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.